Hello, my name is Ormaster101.
I'm good.
And today we're playing Cryptozootography. A game that I found on itch.io. I'll make sure to link the what's it called? Link the creators at the end of the video.
First things first, I'm a realist. Straight G, I can feel it. 8 miles of cave paintings were found in the Amazon rainforest in Colombia, depicting artwork from over 12,000 years ago, depicting various hunters, structures, symbols, and animals, including mastodons, gomphotheres, horses, ground sloths, as well as things like crocodiles and anacondas and tapirs. Also, glyptodons, marachinas, which were like relatives of llamas that had trunks, uh, terror birds, all kinds of cool stuff.
Okay. Hi.
I believe you had something about a pig.
Oh, sorry, I got distracted. So yeah, one of the past British prime ministers fucked a pig as part of a what's it called? Like a fraternity thing. I can't remember his name. Give me a second.
Not cool.
His name was what is David? Wait, no, David Cameron. No, that's nope. His name is David Cameron. Dude fucked a pig.
Huh. Hang on one second. I know that in France, they recently passed some laws in Paris saying that it's illegal to document and film the police, to stop police brutality. So there's been a lot of protests around that. And then recently, France passed some laws that basically changed citizenships and green cards for people. And basically they end up revoking green cards for a bunch of migrant workers. So the police went into a migrant camp in Paris and basically arrested a bunch of people. So the labor union drove wrecking balls to the main police station.
Jesus Christ.
And broke half of it down.
You know what? Good for them.
Good for them.
Let's do this.
Oh wait. What am I supposed to be doing?
Drugs. All the drugs. Make all the drugs.
Oh, wait, hang on. Then we bring this. Sorry, we're both really distracted. Zero Yeti's currently recovering from coronavirus, and I'm just tired all the time for no reason.
I'm just tired. Master down. What was I gonna fucking say? Alright, yeah. Another news article. Actually, I'm just gonna interrupt something with like just a random fact. In 1916, Adeline and Augusta Van Buren became the first woman to travel across the United States on motorcycles. They made it despite frequently being arrested for wearing pants.
Oh, right, because women weren't allowed to wear pants back in the ye old days.
It's incredibly stupid, and sexism is incredibly stupid.
Yes, it.
Oh yeah,
And
one of the most prominent and very openly homophobic members of Hungary's Christian Democratic Party had to resign today after he got caught by police while trying to flee from a quarantine breaking 25-man gay orgy in Brussels by trying to climb down the drainpipe butt ass naked while carrying ecstasy.
I heard about that.
This man had the options of wait for the police to come, give a statement, and go home, or rush down the window, dick and balls out, climb out along the drain pipe, and attempt to slide down the pipe like a fireman.
Well, when you have a reputation for being an awful human being to uphold, you take the worst way out.
Yep. Blue whales may weigh as much as up to twice as much as the largest dinosaurs.
That's pretty big.
Phenomena.
Do 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 do.
Now they'll have to believe me.
According to NASA, it rains glass on the planet known as HD 189733b.
Doesn't it rain like metal on Venus?
No. One second. There is no rainfall on the surface of Venus. Sulfuric acid rains falls from the upper atmosphere, but it evaporates around 25 miles before the surface.
Huh.
Yeah, Venus is like hell. On Neptune, it rains diamonds.
Ooh.
Titan, it
Fancy.
rains methane.
Hi.
And on Algol TR56b, it rains iron.
That sounds painful.
Phenomena.
Do 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 do.
Okay.
Fern collecting was such a hot fad in Victoria era that they even had a name for it. Pterodomania.
Huh.
Nobel Prize winner Niels Bohr rejected the medal and was instead given a perpetual supply of beer.
Good for him?
Gotcha.
The AMC Gremlin was released on April 1st, 1970. AMC advertised it saying your bettors will find there is nothing April Fools like about this car.
What the fuck?
Fish cough. The annual number of worldwide shark bites is 10 times less than the annual number of people bitten by people in New York City.
I mean, people in New York City are wild, let's be honest.
The term lawn mower means having a neatly manicured front yard and an unmowed mess in the backyard.
Damn.
The puppies in Chernobyl are radioactive.
That's not gonna stop me from petting them!
Do this.
In 1971, Lake Superior State University in St. Marie, Michigan has issued permits to unicorn hunters.
No.
It's weird because, like, rhinos are endangered, and they're the unicorns of our time.
Yeah. Actually, a lot of like mythological animals
Hi.
can just be chalked up to explorers explaining animals really badly.
Yeah. Like, yeah, I think dragons are really cool, and I think they existed. But I think most of the dragons that people report are like giant reptiles that are now extinct.
Yeah.
The modern brunch was first proposed in 1895 as a post hangover meal.
In focus.
Hmm. That's kind of weird because don't you drink alcohol at
Yep.
these things?
Family Feud host Richard Dawson met his second wife, Gretchen Johnson, when she was a contestant on the show in 1981.
Hmm.
The 1967 Outer Space Treaty forbids any nation from trying to own the moon. Except if you were to start a nation that only exists on the
We're whalers on the moon.
moon.
We
Okay.
carry a harpoon. And it ain't none. Yeah, tune. God, remember Futurama? I remember Futurama.
Octopuses don't have tentacles, they have arms. A tentacle only has suckers at the end of it, while a cephalopod's arm has suckers for most of the length.
I've been lied to my whole life.
There is a 5-story blood red waterfall in Antarctica caused by iron.
Huh. That's terrifying.
Volvo gave away their 1962 patent for the revolutionary 3-point seatbelt for free in order to save lives.
Because, you know, some people aren't fucking awful.
Like the guy who owns insulin, who's a fucking jackass. The original version of Monopoly was a cautionary tale against the perils of capitalism and lasted roughly around 20 minutes.
Yeah, aren't there like, there's a...
Yeah. We've added so many fucking rules to, like, that aren't in the original version of Monopoly.
But yeah, in the beginning, Monopoly only had 2 sets of rules, right?
Yeah, Monopoly was because we made all these rules like, oh, you can't purchase property until all the property on the board is sold, or you can't build hotels or shit like that.
What fucknut plays it where you can't buy property until all
Not
the property...
but hotels.
Oh, okay.
Until every property on the board, or some people play it where you can't buy property on the first turn around the board. And it's like, no, in the original rules of Monopoly, it's supposed to be like you don't get anything for free parking, you don't get anything, you barely get anything for pass and go. You're supposed to build, and the second you buy a property, you can build hotels on it. Like, it's supposed to be cutthroat capitalism because the guy who made Monopoly grew up during the time of Rockefeller and like Carnegie and the big fucking monopolies.
1273 down the Rockefeller Street.
Knew you were real.
There was Rockefeller, Carnegie, and then who was the railroad tycoon?
Oh god, I don't remember. I think he had some fat nuts at least.
Okay.
think this should end it?
He had giant nuts. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, I. Actually, no. If you are somebody that owns a monopoly in capitalism, you don't have giant nuts and you don't have a big dick. Your PP is real
Vanderbilt.
small.
Vanderbilt was the railroad tycoon.
Vanderbilt.
This has been no Nick. What were you saying?
No, I. If you've ever participated in a monopoly, you don't have a big dick and your nuts are small.
Bye, guys.
Bye.